Okay, guys, we're going to do the Russian roll here, and Josh Sisson is going to demo this. And again, here in the room, a lot of you guys practice this. Some of the new guys don't know this, so here's a good way to do it. We haven't done this in a while, so Josh, take it away. It's a good move.
Okay, so I've got the back of his collar here, and I'm just going to put my right arm underneath like sort of a hat, grab my other wrist. I'm going to push on him. If they just go over, I'll go ahead and roll them over and pin them, but if they resist, they'll start pushing back, and as soon as I do, bring it back here, and then you can either pin them, or there's an arm here.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, come on back and do it again, and what we want to do is look down the line of that, keep your head down the line of the back. So tie it up, get a little tighter in this case. So left hand digs there at the collar, right hand shoots through under the near shoulder. Look how he grabs that, kind of a nice little key lock there. Now your head goes right down his spine, doesn't it, as you roll? And you kind of, like you said, roll toward his hip and toward your hip and the back right there. So demo again, and we'll go on from here. Have some of the other guys do it. And you roll right in there and spin them over. Okay. So there's the basic Russian roll. So let's give again a little more detailed stuff. We got the big basics. So set up. So your left hand, you're setting up with that left hand right in the middle of his head. Okay. Now your right arm reaches up through, and you get a really nice, strong, near side shoulder grip, as it were. All right. Now go ahead and make your roll and do it as slow as you can for the camera, because I want to kind of parse this out. So go ahead. Nice. Keep rolling through. There you go. A nice finish up. And you end up in a nice side position. Monogatami, chest hold, side control position. That's how you finish it up. Good. Would you do it again one more time from the same position? And I'm gonna film it from a different position. I'll film it from the back end here, so you can see the head roll toward the line of the right down the guy's backbone. Roll back, pop them down, and there you go. I mean, it's a fast, it's a sudden move. A lot of guys think they'll be broken down forward or to the side, just like you mentioned before. And this kind of a sudden flop him on his backside move. All right. Good.
If I get that thumb in there like that, I'm usually dragging over.
Yeah.
So I'll grab him like this because it's harder to jack my fingers up, and I always.
And you got a really strong bar arm with that wrist, don't you? There on that head.
So, and that's the other thing. I can thumb up and arm right there, and then I just reach through, grab the top of my forearm, and now he's thinking
Of a forward turn, yeah.
Right? And you can do that, and like Josh said, you can push him over this way. But basically, I'm going to get that nice and tight, and then I'm going to keep my head right there, so that when I roll backwards, he's got no choice but to go with me.
Yeah.
So get a nice tight one there, okay? When I'm ready, I'm just going to start rolling face up, back over, and then you should come up right about where you started. Your hand's in the same position, you're just inverted. So now I've got that hand in the back, and then my forearm right here by his arm. And from here, I can do a variety of things. I can come back through and go for a choke, okay? Or I can wrap up, step over, go back.
Yeah, Josh was showing that too. He's going to roll to his, in this case, to his left hip. You're kind of rolling him over that left hip, aren't you?
Really, he's kind of going to go like.
Yeah, there you go. That's the direction he's going to go. And that's but look at that, left hand grabs there, and you kind of bar him, and look at that form. Now the way I did it, I was showing Josh with my right hand. Go ahead, take your left hand at the lapel like you have it there. The way I often taught it with my right hand, I would reach under and grab his far lapel from you. So I would get that. No, with your left hand is where it was. With your right hand, it'd be grabbing that lapel. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And that's the difference that I did often. Just a variation of this Russian. Just the Russian roll, because it's a back roll. So try that one and see if you like that one. It's more of a pinning situation when you finish.
Okay, so for that one, we flare up a little bit so that we can reach underneath his armpit and grab the inside of his lapel.
Yeah, see how you're tying up there, that same side there. Yeah.
Grab that, and then once you get that inside, you just lock him down.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Nice and tight. Put your head down, and then I'm going to roll face up.
See, and that's, yeah, and you end up more in a pinning situation. You crawl up on them and take them then, yeah.
And you also have a little bit of a collar choke with the head, with the arm in.
And you nice finish, yeah.
North-south.
Yeah.
You know, in this one, we're a little bit closer, so I can actually transition to bent arm lock as well as the
Yeah, that is, you're bundling up his arm really good. You're trapping his arm quite well.